Germany, Turkey, Lithuania, Canada, Denmark. If you are interested how to earn money in all these countries and in some others, stay tuned, as today we are going to discuss how to earn money on waste, even being a tourist. Hi, my name is Hanna Shagurina, and you're on my Travel and Recycle channel. Here we are discussing some interesting facts about circular economy and about recycling rules in different countries. I know, I promised to tell you how to earn money on waste, but let's start with the theory, because it's a very important base to understand all other things. So, maybe you heard about return deposit system, maybe you heard about refund system, about something that is called Teramat, about reverse vending machine, about bottle bill. All these namings actually means deposit return system. In different countries it can be named in different ways, but the principle is the same. Yes, you can earn money on waste. When you buy some beverages in the shop, usually as a consumer you have two options. Option A, you just use your beverage and then throw your packaging away, and that's all. And option B,
or B.
is when you can actually return some money back, returning the packaging to the retailer. Seems like the right answer is obvious, it's option B, but at the same time, maybe it's not as straightforward as it seems to be. Actually, deposit return system is not a new term. Mass production of soda water in 17th of 19th century already gave a start for the soft drink industry. And it was also the start of the deposit return system. For example, well-known Schweppes brand was established exactly at that time when Johann Jakob Schweppe founded a company to sell bottled water in glass. Big and small manufacturers were ready to pay some incentives to their consumers so they can return back the glass packaging. Then the water bottles were properly washed, refilled and resold. And that is a very good example of circular economy and good example of reuse, where precious resources are not thrown away but reused. Half of century passed, and in 1930s a new convenient alternative to glass was introduced to the market. It was steel can for the beer. Drink right from the can, no empty to return, said the advertisement. Now it's hard to imagine, but just 100 years ago consumers were encouraged to throw away metal cans. Just insane. Sounds like a nightmare. And how much it contradicts to our current reality, right? Worth to say that at that time metal cans were used mostly for the beer, while soft drinks, including soda water, were sold in the reusable glass bottles, and that required a deposit. But time passed, and the new speed of life required new, modern and fast solution. And as a result, dramatic shift to non-deposit system, and as a result, cans started to be used even for soft drinks, like soda water. Not difficult to get that such take-waste economy caused dramatic littering problem. The results of such marketing campaign were awful, but which is worse, we are still trying to solve results and outcomes of it. And I'm here speaking not only about littering. Littering is only one part of the problem, but the biggest thing I would say it's shift in people's mind. That is a real issue. Yeah, here we are. Environmentalists start to push back such marketing campaigns and ask governments to implement deposit return system not only for the glass but also for the cans, which is very obvious and easy to do, right? As soon as you're collecting glass, you can also collect your metal cans. Now, in current days, we know that in many countries such a deposit return system exists, and that is a very good and cool decision, but not all countries have such a system. I'm now living in Poland, and here the government already announced that starting from 1st January 2025, here there would be implemented the deposit return systems. In some shops and supermarkets, we can already notice these reverse vending machines that implemented, and you can already earn some money on it. I'm planning to make a dedicated video about Poland deposit return system. Let me know in comments below if you're interested in such a video, and also let me know in comments where you're from and is in your country any deposit return system. I would be glad to learn more and to discuss with you. In different countries, such deposit return system can be implemented in different ways. For example, some countries will accept particular water bottles, but for example, glass would not be accepted. In some countries, it can be the case that the size of the bottle that would be accepted can also impact the decision. And also in some countries, for example, particular beverage type can impact the recyclability. For example, alcohol and dairy products can be question mark, is it accepted or not? So check your local rules. And also there are different ways how you can receive your money back. The obvious way is for sure just receive a cash back, but it's not the only one way. You can also receive a voucher that they can spend later in the shops. You can also top up your mobile phone or top up your transport card and use public transport for free. Then you can also just spend some money on charity. For example, in Denmark, I saw such a system that you can fulfill the food bank account with some money that you transfer from your deposit return system. The same story was in Serbia, by the way. In Bulgaria and Turkey, I saw the reverse vending machine where you can insert your, for example, plastic bottle, and it will give you some food for stray animals, which is also very good initiative. So yeah, as you see, these rules can vary, and the good thing is to check your local rules. Yeah, regulation can vary from country to country, but the rules how to prepare your packaging for the recycling in reverse vending machine are usually quite the same. First thing first, please do not squeeze your bottle, especially I'm speaking about plastic. You will not squeeze the glass, right? So yeah, that's the key. Usually I'm asking you, please squeeze your water bottle, but in this particular case, please do not do like that, just because in this case reverse vending machine will not be able to read the barcode properly and also to proceed forward, and furthermore, yeah, the bottle will be squeezed, but inside of the machine, and it will be done in a more effective way, so no worries for that. Another rule, please make sure that there is no liquid inside, so it should be empty. And another rule is like it's not mandatory to wash your bottle properly. Please save water resources better. And just you can reason it a little bit if it's dairy products, but in all other cases, it's like not mandatory. And please do not consider myself as the advocate for deposit return system. I am not. I'm ready to openly speak about advantages and disadvantages of such a system. And let's start with advantages. I would say that they are quite obvious, but still. First of all, we're increasing recycling rate. Yeah, as soon as there is a motivation to return packaging back to the cycle, it will add some additional points to recycling rate, and hopefully we will also decrease the amount of the pollution. So it's kind of two sides of the same coin. Another good thing that I think would be very cool is like we are teaching people who are not really involved in these recycling initiatives and everything about environmental things into this question, because it's incentives that give them kind of interest in this topic, and they can be kind of involved and start to learn more about environment, which is, I believe, also a cool idea. And if deposit return system predict that we can reuse, for example, glass bottles, then we also increase the life cycle of such packaging, which is also help us to save some electricity, some water, which is good thing for the circular economy. And now let's speak about disadvantages of deposit return system. Yeah, I keep saying that you can earn money on waste, but in reality, you actually return your own money back because it's already included in the price. Furthermore, some countries reported that supermarkets and also manufacturers increase the price right before the implementation of deposit return system, so they can cover their own cost to store your packaging and also to recycle it. Yeah, it's backside of this increasing of recycling rate. Actually, deposit return system can be quite useless idea for people who used to make their shopping online. And right now, there is no such system that can collect these bottles back. Maybe in future, there would be an option on the e-commerce site where you can just, tick the dot and saying like, I'm going to return 5 bottles back, and the courier can take it back. But right now, it's not the case, and therefore, it's like also to be taken into account. Deposit return system can be also difficult for senior people and people with limited mobility. Such people can have some troubles, bringing back heavy glass bottles, especially back to the supermarket. One thing is just to bring it home, another thing just to bring it back. Another disadvantage is that it can also be just annoying to keep that amount of packaging at your home before you bring it back to the shop. I also see the risk of overconsumption in implementing of deposit return system, just because right now some people can say like, oh, I will try to prevent this packaged food just because later on I will need to give it to recycling. But having this incentive in mind, it can be like, a trap when you can feel like, but I will earn some money. I don't care. I will just buy something packaging, which is kind of fine. And it's not exactly like that, because again, you're not earning money, you're just receiving back your own money. And remember, 5R principle is still with us. We should first refuse and only then reuse and recycle. So be conscious. I think it's important to speak about advantages and disadvantages of any solution, including deposit return system. My personal opinion that, it's quite good solution, especially for people who were previously not involved in environmental movement, so they can become more interested in the topic and read some articles about recycling, some articles about the impact of the packaging food. So why not? Thanks a lot for watching. Your likes and comments is my renewable energy that help me to create new videos about circular economy and about environmental things. Stay tuned, stay green, and follow for more. Bye!